two hands on the football and has the catch. On his way. This offense can't be stopped on third down no matter the distance.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. That's a gain of 6. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Third and goal from the 2. The coach is going to go for it.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
On the ball, on the ball.
The grab is made by Kelsey. Touchdown, Texans.
The head coach decides he wants to be the aggressor in this situation. On 4th and goal, he goes for it. Nice play call that time.
Inside of the uprights. The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. Hester's going to run this one out. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Bills offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
2nd and 3 coming up. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Get ready.
The Bills will take the snap from the 25. Launches it down the field. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie has an interception. And that pick should keep their shutout intact. Heading into the 4th quarter, the defense has been brilliant all day long.
They have been brilliant. The offense is absolutely in shambles. You just look down there and say, if the defense left the field, it would take this offense 3 plays to score.
On the ball, on the ball.
The corners step back. First down at the 17. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere.
First down at the 29. Here's the quick toss. Going to take it the distance. The 10, taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
You don't see a lot of them anymore because we have so many good tackling safeties in the NFL, but not this time. That long run goes for a touchdown. It was about the moves and the blocks down the field. Terrific job by the offense.
The Texans setting up for the kickoff. Hester's going to test the coverage this time. He's in the clear. The 20, the 10. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
You can never talk enough about special teams in the NFL. It truly is a third of the game. And when you get a kick return for a touchdown, that just gives you so much momentum. Look at the blocks. Look at the speed of the returner. Great job. Leads to a touchdown.
Sanders is going to test the coverage here. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Texans come out for the next possession, having reached the end zone on each of their 2 previous drives.
Yeah, it's been good stuff to watch, no doubt. You know, the offensive side, the offensive coordinator is right in tune with the quarterback. They're calling exactly the plays that need to be called because of the situations, and the quarterback has been.
A foot race to the end zone. The 30, the 20, the 10, touchdown. And with less than a quarter to play, it's going to be very difficult to catch them at this point.
Yeah, the chances of a comeback have almost gone to impossible, but I'll say this on the offensive side. Don't take any chances and see if you can just find a way to march down the field to score to keep this game going.
Hester will run this one out. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Bills just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches, look, you make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient and get the job done.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 2nd and 11. Le'Veon Bell has the catch. That's a gain of 8.
The Bills do a good job that time on 2nd down. They don't force the football down the field. They throw it short. They pick up some solid yards to make it a good situation for them. 3rd and short.
Bell's taking it on the screen. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Bills have decided now to go for it on 4th down and a short yardage situation. The Bills from the 27. And Holmes is there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. The Bills go for it on 4th and short and convert. How about that call?
Yeah, I like the decision. 4th and short. I like the odds. The offense is going to get the job done. They call a nice play, and they convert, pick up that 4th down attempt.
It's intercepted. Mariota's now completed 4 in a row.
Game gets longer, baby. That's it. Hey, let's feed him. Let's feed him. Let's go. There we go. Nice play, baby.
This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. Launching it deep. He's able to come down with it. What a catch. One-handed. 2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Johnson's got it. Screenplay. Texans. Touchdown. In the end zone for the 3rd time.
Well, you got a lead. Now you're able to go out there and drive down the field and score a touchdown. This changes how the other team is going to manage the game from here on out.
And the point after is good. The Texans ready to kick it away. Hester's running this one out. Ward's the one who brings him to the ground. And a run back of about 20. The Bills offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Mariota's going to cut his losses here as he slides to a finish.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time.
Mariota's back in shotgun formation. Takes off with it. He's into the open. Mariota's going to slide and avoid the hit.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
1st down at the 28. Looking across the middle. The pass is intercepted. That's got to be it. That's got to be the game ender here, partner. The interception. basically ices it.
It does. You know, sometimes when you're behind as a quarterback, you take a chance, and that time the chance was just too great. Nice play by the defense.
The Texans have dominated play today. Fourth quarter, scores 35-7. The Texans step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. Deep to Larry Fitzgerald. Touchdown in the late stages. Impressive showing today, and it's almost on the brink of running up the score and creating some bad blood. What do you think, Phil?
Who cares, man? Rub it in, baby. Rub it in. When you're on top and you're winning the game, I say go for it. Rub some salt in that wound and let them know how much it hurts.
And this is Ginn running it out. Charging ahead. Ginn takes the hit and is brought down. That return's good for about 21. The Bills take the field on offense. They have been manhandled here throughout today, Phil. And what can they take out of these last few minutes that could be positive for them?
Well, you know, Jim, in a situation like this,
Campbell takes down the quarterback. The Texans signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. Quarters formation here for the defense. Mariota's got it in the gun. He's scrambling now. The ball is out. He's brought to a halt. Phil, can you believe how untimely a fumble we just saw?
You know, Jim, I cannot believe it. Here's why. Because you know in a situation like this, the first thought in your mind is you can't fumble the ball, and they did anyway. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call. Now he's going to change the play and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
And they score again here to pad the lead. That could be construed as running up the score, Phil. This game was already in the bag.
Well, Jim, it could be construed. You got to try a little harder or the score will get run up on you. How about that? You know, you are allowed to stop them on the defensive side, and you got to put some effort into it and some heart, and we've seen neither.
Hey, watch the screen. Let's go, let's go. Double right, Mike, number 52.
The running back goes in motion.
50-50. Four down, four down.
They failed to convert on the two-point try, so they'll just have to settle for the 6.
There we go, G. That's the way to hit.
And this is Ginn running it out. Peters is there to make the stop. That return's good for about 16. The Bills head onto the field here, Phil, looking for anything positive after what has truly been a disappointing performance all around.
I think when you have games like this and you're behind and it's just not gone well for you all day, then you just try to get the game over with, even though you're losing. Because if you keep forcing the issue and trying to make plays, all that can happen is probably bad, and you don't want to get anybody hurt in this situation.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The Bills will take the snap from the 25. Mariota's going to scramble. Peterson that time on the tackle. The Texans have to call one right here, and they do, and they are out of timeouts.
Let's go.
The Bills have it at the 29. Calais Campbell gets the sack.
Well, if your offensive line's not good enough just to stop the pass rush, then you got to help them out. How do you do that? Well, you keep the tight end in, let him be an extra blocker, and you tell your running backs to help out, too, blocking some of these defensive linemen.
The Bills are going to call a timeout. Want to talk about this third down. The Bills decide they will punt the football.